People often fail to achieve their dreams because they keep second guessing what they are doing. They ask questions like, is this a waste of time? Will it work? Why are the results so poor? And so on. As a result, they act half-heartedly and fail to finish what they have planned. They fail to discover whether their planned action would have worked or not. This video takes a look at whether questions are a help or a hindrance. Asking meaningful questions is a cornerstone of learning and living because it's a practice we use every day. In fact, the majority of our success in life depends on asking the best questions followed by making the best decisions. In education, the benefits of asking questions are equally immeasurable. All learning begins with questions, and how we both question and model questioning for our learners defines their quality of learning. Without providing meaningful questions, learning is lost. But what's more important, the question or the answer? And if learning is the answer, what is the question? We often think too much and talk too much, and sometimes we talk and ask questions because we are reluctant to act. We may need to copy Tarzan of the Apes. He used words sparingly but was always poised for action, whether this meant diving in with a crocodile or facing up to the king of the jungle. Football teams start questioning the referee when they are failing to win. Instead of working hard and concentrating on the game, they spend all their energy complaining and harassing the match officials. Their failure to recover from their losing position is almost certain. Some people may have given up jogging because of the questions raised when one of the great jogging gurus died young. Why bother jog when you can die early just like the majority who spend their leisure time watching TV? No one doubts that many people have fallen ill because of their own actions, such as eating too much of the wrong food, or because of their inactions, such as failing to go for a daily walk or workout. But some of the fittest men and women have suddenly succumbed to disease and died young. Does this mean that we should give up eating in a healthy way and stop going for daily walks? I think not, but some think yes. Why bother to live a healthy lifestyle when you may die young anyway? There is much then to be said for taking massive action with maximum effort and keeping any questions for later. You will get much better at whatever you are doing and will find you can answer many of your own questions. On the other hand, some questions deserve an immediate answer and can lead to new and powerful developments. When asking questions, our goal is to do more than simply achieve learning. Among other things, we also want to inspire curiosity and connect our questioning to what learners find relevant and engaging. We also want to give rise to increasingly specific questions. Learning is an answer to a need or to what springs from our curiosity or from a deep personal connection. Our questions, posed correctly, reveal the pathways to get our learners there. So what's in a question? In a word, possibilities. One of the practices used to define future-focused learning is essential and herding questions. Basically, this means that asking meaningful questions leads to deeper thinking, and answers lead to more questions and more in-depth inquiry. We explore possibility and potential in ourselves and in the world around us using such questions. For example, would philosophy exist if we hadn't asked, what is real? Is there a meaning to life? If so, what is it? Consider the multitude of questions and disciplines that have arisen from that curiosity. How much more understanding of ourselves and our world do we have now because of that inquiry? That's the power of asking meaningful questions. So why asking meaningful questions matters? Number one, it provides insight into what our learners think and know already. When we ask meaningful questions, we want learners to verbalize what they know and what their assumptions are about our questions. This generates interest in the topic because students become personally involved when their thinking and opinions are constructively challenged. Number two, it reveals personal connections which become opportunities to personalize learning. Personalized learning happens when learning becomes strengthened by a relevant connection between the task and the learner. We accomplish this by using questions connecting to our curriculum, pedagogy, and the learning environment itself. In addition, we personalize learning by also asking meaningful questions about the endless possibilities that appear in front of us every day for creating informal learning opportunities or teachable moments. Number 3, it encourages collaboration and conversation. When working in groups, tackling meaningful questions becomes the foundation of learning. As discoveries give rise to deeper questioning, the team unity strengthens as more challenges are answered. Excitement ensues and learning happens. Number 4, it encourages creative self-expression. We all express ourselves in unique ways, and our learners are no different. Responding to relevant and engaging questioning gives them the opportunity to share the best of themselves. Number 5, it encourages deep self-reflection. The right questions need to be asked even after the work is done. As a result, this fosters healthy questioning habits for a lifetime. As an example, here is a list of self-reflective questions your learners can debrief with after projects and assignments are finished. Number 6, it helps us rethink assumptions and consider alternatives. Everybody makes assumptions, but reconsidering them in healthy, productive ways is a real eye-opener. Asking meaningful questions about what we think we know helps our minds expand and usher in new ways of thinking. Number 7, it leads to big ideas. Look around you and you'll realize everything you see began with one thing, an idea. In fact, the greatest advancements in history would never have happened had we not questioned things before they happened. Questions have their uses, but not when we are supposed to be taking action, whether we have planned the action or are following the training of an instructor we respect. Questions will still pop into our minds like, is this really necessary? Do we have to do this? Save these questions up until you have completed the suggested actions, and then you will be in good position to have an informed answer. Ask questions at the start of any project and after it is over, or if it goes drastically wrong, but if at all possible, avoid questioning what you are doing while you are still in the process of doing it. Questioning at the right time has great value, but try not to mix it in with your actions. When action is started, focus on the end result and only stop for questions if things go disastrously wrong. Feeling tired and discouraged is not a good reason to start questioning what you are doing. If you can't resist asking the questions early on, at least keep going with your original plan until you receive some kind of an answer. In conclusion, asking meaningful questions gives our learners permission to be curious and creative. They get to think and question in a way that helps them become better thinkers. They also get to strive for deeper knowledge and more meaningful answers. Best of all, they receive ample opportunities to grow in mind, body, and spirit.